You know guys, here on the channel, if I'm not mistaken, we are officially on 7 videos in a row. That's one entire week of just straight content from the Scatmaster, and that's never been done in this channel's history. I think my longest streak before was only 4. It's kind of what happens when you're a full-time student with a job and you have your own apartment. You know, just boring adult responsibilities, you know what I'm saying? But right now we got time, and guys, with that time, I choose to just cock slap the absolute flying piss out of Activision. And you should too, and the way you can do it is by leaving a like on today's video. And please, subscribe if you're new, alright? Hashtag Fooly50. I think we just hit 38,000 subscribers, which is absolutely fucking insane, so thank you guys. And while you're at it, get yourself a tier 1 Scatmaster memby. You know, my numbers, they're very transparent with you guys, alright? You can see everything on display, but when it comes to Call of Duty, unfortunately, that's not the case, and the only reason we have the numbers that we have to show you today are because Activision is required to by law in a case that I don't really want to talk about. I don't think it's very necessary. I don't even think it's that gaming related, but some numbers have been revealed for the state of Call of Duty in a couple of titles that some would argue are very popular games and others would argue maybe not so popular, and I guarantee you that the results, the findings, they're gonna surprise you if you haven't already seen this. Now, the set of tweets I can either get from Charlie Intel or Doug Dimmadome Warzone.
Fuck you, Doug!
Scatmaster Charlie hasn't really failed me yet, so we'll go with him. He comes out here with this tweet talking about news. Activision disclosed the cost to develop and sales of some Call of Duty titles. Black Ops 3 cost $450 million to make and sold 43 million copies. Then MW 2019 cost $640 million to make and sold 41 million copies, 2 million copies less. And then we had Black Ops Cold War, good god, cost $700 million to make and sold 30 million copies, 11 million less. Now, first and foremost, why is this even important to you watching this video? Guys, it's because some of these numbers and statistics, yeah, they're ridiculous numbers, right? For Call of Duty standards, some of these numbers are absolute fucking shit.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
And you cannot tell me otherwise. I understand there's a lot of people out there, and we'll get into this in a couple of minutes as well, that really want to deny the fact that Call of Duty's dying or that it's not doing too hot simply because, oh, well, it's only on Steam, it does. Shut the fuck up. Listen, Call of Duty is doing worse than we actually thought, because this entire time we have been playing this game with the mindset that, hey, skill-based matchmaking and EOMM, that's the reason these games are successful, alright? How many content creators and gooch-licking bitches have you heard say this? They say it doesn't matter if you complain about SBMM, it doesn't matter if you don't like it, because it works for Activision and it sells. Well, this is the claim that I'd like to make. I would assume Activision is actually making more money since MW 2019 than at any other period in time in Call of Duty, because they're no longer going for the copies sold. They're going for the gooch lickers that essentially become their fucking squires. Alright, if Activision says bend over, drop it, give me 50, touch your fucking toes while you're at it, these gooch lickers, they'll do it while coughing up fucking pennies for Activision at the same time. And that's what Activision's going for. They don't give a fuck about their copies sold anymore, not in my opinion. Which is why when you see MW 2019, which is regarded as one of the better CODs of all time, especially in recent times, I mean, not only am I disgusted in hearing that, like that game was absolutely garbage, it gave me fucking hemorrhoids, but the cost to make that atrocity and to sell less copies than a game like Black Ops 3, yeah, you guys can eat up this new era of COD, but this is just more proof. The older CODs, they're better, okay? Let's just keep it a buck, that's what it is. And then when you get to something like Cold War, I mean, that's fucking embarrassing. 700 million to fucking make? 30 million copies sold, and if I'm not mistaken, I saw this tweet come out as well. Black Ops Cold War cost $700 million to make, the biggest game budget ever disclosed. Is that actually true? Can somebody fact check that? I could have sworn that went to GTA or some shit. That's fucking insane to only sell 30 million copies. And I understand people want to say, oh, they were during the pandemic. Motherfucker, Do you remember what they were saying? It was like the most downloaded, online downloaded Call of Duty of all time, online purchased COD of all time. Like, I don't want to hear that stupid shit right now, right? And not only that, but we understand now that Vanguard sold even less than Cold War. So that trajectory, it actually gets lower. Then obviously we have MW 2019 Part 2, which was absolute fucking nostalgia bait. Some of these gooch lickers out here want to call me a clickbaiter and I'm just raging and ranting for views. Motherfucker, these guys literally baited the entire community talking about, oh, we have all these new maps remastered. Oh, it's MW2. That game was fucking that game was fucking horrible. So yes, these current era Call of Duties, they're overall selling less copies than a lot of us even imagined. But again, that's not what Activision even gives a fuck about. They give a fuck about the gooch licker who's spending more money in the shop, and therefore they're probably making even more money now with less copies sold than before when they had more copies sold. And if that's the business tactic that Activision wants, then fuck it, man. I see them doing a whole lot of bullshit. This tweet does come out from Doug Dimmadome Warzone's dumbass. He says, streamer Myth says he was paid $400,000 by Activision to stream Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 for a total of 50 hours. He then says he was going to stream the game anyways, even though they didn't sponsor him to do so. Guys, one thing is certain, alright? And this is something you can never take away from Activision. They literally have like an infinite supply of money. They have the true infinite money glitch. I know a lot of people, once again, they think I just do this shit for money. It's like a cool little benefit to get paid by YouTube, okay? It's like very non-traditional. It's unorthodox. The taxes this year are about to whoop my ass. But if you want the true infinite money glitch, work for Activision, man. Be a soulless, greedy pig. And I guarantee you, this is the infinite money glitch. To pay somebody $400,000 for 50 hours of streaming. Good fucking God, Activision.
My mind's telling me no, but that crack, y'all, that crack keeps telling me yes.
Why do they need to pay this much for people to advertise their game? It's because the copies sold were getting less and less and less by the year. And it's not about advertising the game like it's a good game, because it's fucking not. It's about advertising the new shit in this current era of Call of Duty with bundles, microtransactions, battle passes. In the future, we had fucking Black Cell battle passes, absolute virgin shit. Now we got event passes, different crossovers that make no goddamn sense. Anime waifu, haha, look at me, I'm a little bitch, bundle skins. That's what these games have become, alright? It's not about making a game good enough to sell actual good copies. It's about what becomes eye candy to these gooch lickers. For what reason do you need to spend $700 million on a game like Cold War? But the budget on that game was probably so high because this is the year that they got the crossover with Scream and Halloween and all these other insane crossovers. I think they had Rambo as well. It's not about actually developing the game itself. It's about making those connections so that they can sell you shit. And that's why the Scatmaster does what he does, okay? Because Call of Duty is in a state that we've never seen before, and it's actually significantly worse than we thought, because we were all under the impression that this current era of Call of Duty is selling like fucking crazy, and we're gaslit to believe that we're just a vocal minority.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
But that's not the fucking case, man. These games are selling less and less by the year, and we see the Steam player counts. We see how they're doing on PlayStation during some of the busiest weeks of the goddamn month in December, and there's still a spot behind fucking 2K. Guys, it's embarrassing, okay? And anybody that's defending this garbage, this fat heaping pile of dog shit, they deserve to be called out, alright? Which points me to this direction very quickly for the last leg of this video. The last week of videos that I've had have been discussing why this game is in such a shit state. It's exposing a lot of bullshit about Activision. It's commenting on some of the dog shit news that we see in upcoming Call of Duties. A lot of people are starting to watch these videos and they're becoming aware of the situations going on, and we're finally getting some of the news sources to be on board with this shit and spread the word out there. We're doing good until we get these stupid dog shit fucking content creators playing the role of a fucking meat shield for Activision. This motherfucker once again. DK Dyna might be a fucking gooch licker. This guy says, misinformation I've seen in the last week. You have to pay $10 to play red light, green light. AI fully replaced voice actors and zombies. Black Ops 6 is completely unplayable. The cheating is only significant in Warzone and both ranked plays. Still bad. COD is dead because of Steam numbers. Skill-based damage is real. Takes 5 minutes of research to debunk that entire list.
Uh-oh, retard alert!
Brother, what are you trying to do here? This self-righteous motherfucker wants to play Angel or some shit. My guy, we are trying to get something done here in Call of Duty, and you're talking about shit that we don't really even give a flying fuck about. The $10 to play red light, green light is a fucking joke, pussy. It's about the event pass being dogshit, which, by the way, you participated in the Special Olympics, you dogshit content creating whore. Black Ops 6 becomes completely unplayable when you are against hackers, because you don't want to play against them. How difficult is that to fucking understand? He thinks he debunked COD is dead because we're only talking about Steam numbers. Guys, the jokes write themselves, okay? I mean, this guy needs to stop. Whatever the fuck he's doing. You know what, just shut your stupid ass up, get on the short bus, and go straight to Epstein Island, man. You belong here with some of these familiar faces, alright? As a matter of fact, we're taking Charlie Intel out, and you're in there instead, alright? This guy deserves to be sandwiched between fucking Lizzo and Gorlock the fucking Destroyer in a fucking mud wrestling match. Right between these two fucking abominable sumo wrestlers right here, man. Disgusting, guys. We're on a mission to actually spread awareness, not try to kick it down. Who the fuck are you defending? Anyways, guys, listen. This is the sort of reason why I need to continue amplifying this message. That Call of Duty is actually worse than you think, okay? It's performing significantly worse than you think. And now we know for a fact Activision is not interested in even selling copies. They're interested in getting dumbass motherfuckers like this guy to spend in the shop, advertise spending in the shop, and get more money that way instead of actually producing a good quality title.
4 fucking seconds! It took you 4 fucking seconds to piss me off again!
It's not very difficult to understand what's going on here, guys, but when a game like Black Ops 3 outsells any of these fucking modern Call of Duty titles while having less of a budget to do so, you know what, maybe if Call of Duty became free to play, then I'd be more understanding of these bundles and the way that they go about the shop and microtransactions. But in its current state, I see where Activision's priority truly is. We're saying Call of Duty is in a dogshit state. It's actually worse than we fucking think. And in tomorrow's video, guys, unless something crazy happens, I think some people can guess what we're about to talk about when it comes to stat padding their numbers in a falsified fucking way. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. Are you surprised by the results of some of these fucking sales and the budgets it takes to make some of these Call of Duty games? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.
This ain't in my body.